Welcome back, everybody, to the Bears Profit Plays YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the content in this video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel below. Let's get into the video. All right, Trey, let's break down some college basketball picks for Tuesday, January 24th slate of games. Let's look at the leaderboard before we get into picks for tonight. Start us off.
Yeah, start off with a loser. Just get me out of the way. I like the way that you roll. I took a loss today with Detroit Mercy -4.5. I was really loving them because honestly, they got the league's best scorer and the number 2 scorer all time in college basketball on their team. Didn't even lead his team in scoring today. Ended up losing by 9. So that one was a tough one to stomach. But I'm gonna be better today, guys. I promise.
Yeah, I didn't have a pick last night as I was watching the Dallas game. That sucked. But my member pick was on the site, San Francisco 49ers. I didn't let my heart pick. That's bad betting. I bet Dallas personally because I had to. They are my team. But paying members on the site got the 49ers, so glad something good came from that Dallas loss. What didn't suck was going with my gut and switching to Wichita State Shockers, who both covered and won outright my last pick on here. And the overhit. I was going to go under. I switched last second mid-video, so happy about that result. We're going to go ahead and win tonight again. So, Trey, let's get into the picks for tonight. Start us off.
Yes, I'm pretty excited about my game. If you guys watched our NBA game pick video, you guys saw me pick against my homer team. I picked against my Lakers. Will I do that today? I'm going to be picking the Kansas State versus Iowa State game. This is a great game. Kansas State is not the favorite at +5.5. Iowa State is a great home team. We know this by now. They are 10-0 at home, but I think we need to dive in a little bit deeper to just who have they played? Is it a good 10-0 or is it kind of, a 10-0 that isn't quite, playing a bunch of cupcake matchups? They have 4 quality wins out of their 10 home wins: St. John's, Baylor, Texas Tech, and Texas. Now, Kansas State is 3-2 on the road, so let's take a look at who they've played on the road. They have wins against Cal, Texas, and Baylor. Their 2 losses have been against Butler and TCU. So their 2 losses have been against 2 good programs with Butler and TCU. Butler's a little bit struggling this year, but we know that historically they are a good basketball program. So Kansas State's good on the road. Iowa State is great at home. This is going to be a pretty tough game to project. The Wildcats won going across the country to Cal, and they beat 2 of the top 10 basketball teams at the time in Texas and Baylor. So that gives me a lot of confidence with the Wildcats heading into a tough Ames crowd. This is going to be a battle of 2 teams being on their best at 2 very separate ends of the basketball court. Kansas State is top 50 offense in college basketball, averaging 77.9 points per game while shooting 46.4% from the field. Iowa State has a top 10 defense in college basketball, only allowing 67.5 points per game while forcing their opponents to shoot 40.4% from the field, almost 30% from the field. That's absurd. So I'm going to rely on the trends here to kind of make my pick because I think that both these teams have a good shot to win. The Wildcats are 6-1 ATS in their last 7 games overall. They're also 14-5 ATS in their last 19 road games. And in this matchup, the underdog is 3-0-1 ATS in their last 4 meetings. The road team is also 3-0-1 ATS in the last 4 meetings. Give me the Wildcats, EMA, baby.
Yeah, we don't call you Trey Trends for nothing, so I'm glad you're sticking with the trends on this play. Crazy that you did a Big 12 matchup because I'm also doing a Big 12 matchup. Oklahoma State and Texas. This was going to be a member play on site, but there are so many good value games tomorrow. I switched it up to make it a free play. I really like this pick with Texas. It was -6, now -8.5 at home against OK State. Here's the deal, Trey. This is Big 12 basketball. We all are different fans of teams. Teats, big KU guy. Trey, you're a big K-State guy. I'm a mix of both, but you can't take both in Kansas. It's against the law. So I am officially a Kansas fan. I am a Kansas fan. I root for them all the time. We know what it takes to play in the Big 12. There isn't an easy game in the Big 12. This game tonight is going to be easy for Texas. Oklahoma State at home has 2 losses this season. One was the second game of the year, Southern Illinois. Shout out to the Salukis. Shout out Marcus Damask, Mr. Basketball from Wisconsin. They were one of my favorite plays last year early in the season. Then they fell apart mid-season, but still made me some dough on them. So thank you, Southern Illinois, for last year. The other team was Texas for a score of 56-46. Oklahoma State will be on the road versus Texas this time, and on the road they are horrible. 3-6 this season. Best win against Wichita State, a team who's just like OK State, great on defense, struggles to score. Texas doesn't struggle to score at home. On the year, they averaged close to 80 points per game. And in the Big 12 alone, they are averaging 84.6 in 3 games played. Texas ranks 25th in scoring offense at 80 points per game. If we go off Big 12 opponents, they would be 4th in the nation scoring. Oklahoma State is sitting at 290th in scoring offense, scoring 67 a game. On the road, they score 60 points a game in the Big 12. Defensively, Oklahoma State plays much better at home than on the road. On the season, 25th in the nation, allowing teams 61.9 points per game. Very good, very solid. On the road, they're allowing 69.4 points per game in 3 games in the Big 12 this season. On the season, 67 points per game allowed on the road. Huge difference in what we see at home versus away for the Cowboys. This team needs home court to win. Texas, a top 25 in offense, a top 100 in defense at home against a team who struggles away from home. Texas already went to Oklahoma State, won by 10. Give me the Longhorns to win again, covering this big number, minus 8.5 in the rematch. Teats sent us a text before we got on. Teats is going Miami, minus 4.5. I know Wong and Miller are a great combo guard set. Trey, do you have anything on that game to add?
Oh, Vegas is helping him out. Drop down to minus 3.5. He gets a little bit easier of a line, so shout out Teats.
Teats official play, Miami minus 3.5. But that'll do it for our college basketball picks and predictions for January 24th slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Just want to let everyone know that while we do give out free picks, plays, and predictions on our YouTube channel, we also have a website for you to check out. On our website, bearsprofitplays.com, you can subscribe to the website absolutely free with an email and gain access to our written articles about upcoming sporting events. If you're really looking to make some cash, we have an option to become a member of our website. If you become a member, you will gain access to our Locks of the Week, which are written articles that go in depth as to why we are picking that particular outcome. As of now, our member plays have been red hot, hitting over 60% of our plays. If you don't want to become a member, it's no sweat. We are here to try and make you guys some money. That's our main goal. So come on over to bearsprofitplays.com and subscribe for free. Check us out, follow our free picks, and see for yourself that our member plays are a great investment for you. Thanks for watching.